Hello everyone and welcome to my Bachelor Nation 24 channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Faith Martin reveals why she isn't watching Golden Bachelorette. Golden Bachelor star Faith Martin opened up about her trauma from the reality show and why she's not watching the Golden Bachelorette. Keep reading for all the details. How the Golden Bachelor affected her. Faith Martin thought she found love with Jerry Turner. They exchanged "I love yous" during her hometown date. However, he sent her home in the next rose ceremony. He later got engaged and married Theresa Nist, though that relationship didn't last. The third-place runner-up opened up to Woman's World about her time on the ABC dating show. She said filming The Golden Bachelor was challenging emotionally, physically, and mentally. Faith continued, "You are thrown into such a weird situation, so I think I would want people to know to give us a break. So many people are critiquing what we look like, what we say, and what we do, but you're getting a shorter span of what actually happened." She added that once she got home from filming, she had to put on a happy face and not give away that she got dumped on national TV. The Golden Bachelor was a very emotional time, and when I got back home, it took about 3 months to feel normal again. I went up in the mountains and I camped with my horses and hiked with my dogs. I really just got away from everything. Spending time with her family and friends also helped her cope. Faith Martin said she is finally back to normal. "I feel whole and healed from my trauma on the show, and things are good." Faith Martin reveals why she isn't watching Golden Bachelorette. Faith Martin was one of the Golden Bachelor women who took part in a video uplifting Joan Vassos. Joan's former housemates promised to watch the Golden Bachelorette, but Faith Martin hasn't yet. Why not? The reality star was asked what advice she would give her younger self. She responded, "I would tell myself, you're worth it. For so much of my life, I literally apologized for my existence, and it took me so long to feel like I had a place here. It just took so many years to really truly believe that." Faith Martin, once a household name in the dating reality TV world, had everyone buzzing when she appeared on The Golden Bachelorette. Fans admired her grace, her charm, and her ability to keep her heart open despite life's challenges. Now, in an unexpected twist, she's made headlines again, not for what she's doing, but for what she's not. Faith has revealed that she's not watching The Golden Bachelorette, and her reasons are as heartfelt as they are complex. Faith's love affair with reality TV. To understand why this decision is so significant, one must first look at Faith's history with reality TV. For years, she was celebrated as the golden contestant, the woman who exuded authenticity in an environment known for its glamour and drama. Faith's journey wasn't without heartbreak, but she left the show with a fan base that adored her and a newfound sense of self-worth. However, as time went on, Faith found herself growing distant from the TV world that had once embraced her. Despite her successes and the emotional journey she shared with millions of viewers, she started to see the cracks in the veneer of reality TV, the manufactured drama, the pressure to perform, the emotional toll of being under the spotlight. It wasn't just a matter of fatigue, it was something deeper. The healing process. Faith's decision to walk away from watching The Golden Bachelorette is rooted in her personal healing journey. After her time on the show, she felt a strange emptiness. The world saw her as this confident, poised woman, but inside, Faith was grappling with a whirlwind of emotions. She realized that being on TV had subtly shifted how she saw herself. She began to measure her worth based on public opinion, likes, and retweets rather than on her own inner peace and happiness. "I needed to step away to find myself again," Faith admitted in a recent interview. "It's so easy to lose your way when you're constantly being watched and judged. Even if you're not in the spotlight, the pressure to live up to the image people have of you can be overwhelming." Watching The Golden Bachelorette would mean reliving parts of that journey, both the good and the bad. And while Faith looks back on her experience with gratitude, she knows that watching it unfold on screen again could reopen old wounds. Authenticity over glamour. One of the reasons Faith resonated so strongly with audiences was her authenticity. She wasn't there to play a role or chase after fame. She was genuinely looking for love. But as she's grown older and wiser, she's begun to question the motives of reality TV in general. I think the show started with good intentions, Faith said. It was about giving people a second chance at love, about showing that life doesn't end when you hit a certain age. But somewhere along the way, it became more about entertainment than authenticity. I don't want to see love reduced to sound bites and cliffhangers. For Faith, love is something sacred, not a storyline. Watching the show, knowing how much goes on behind the scenes, feels like a betrayal of that sacredness. She's not naive. She knows that TV is entertainment. But that's precisely why she's choosing to distance herself. For her, love is real, raw, and messy, not something that can be neatly packaged into an hour-long episode. Protecting her peace. One of the most poignant reasons Faith has given for not watching The Golden Bachelorette is her desire to protect her peace. After her time in the spotlight, she went through a period of deep introspection. She started meditating, journaling, and spending time in nature, all things that helped her reconnect with herself and heal from the emotional toll of reality TV. I've worked so hard to cultivate a sense of peace in my life, Faith explained. And I know that watching the show would disrupt that. It's not that I'm bitter or angry. It's just that I've outgrown that part of my life. I don't need to relive it. Faith also touched on the emotional roller coaster that comes with watching oneself, or others, go through the ups and downs of a televised love story. Even as a viewer, it's hard not to get caught up in the drama, the heartbreak, and the hope. For Faith, who's already lived that experience, watching it again would be like reopening a chapter of her life she's already closed. Cheering from afar. While Faith has chosen not to watch the show, she made it clear that she's rooting for the contestants from afar. She knows firsthand how vulnerable it is to put your heart on the line in front of millions of people, and she hopes that the women on The Golden Bachelorette find the love and happiness they deserve. I'm not watching, but that doesn't mean I don't care, Faith said with a smile. I hope they all find what they're looking for. I hope they find real love, not just the kind that looks good on TV. Faith's words carry a weight of wisdom. Having been through the emotional highs and lows of reality TV herself, she understands the importance of separating the spectacle from the real emotions behind it. And while she's chosen to step away from watching the show, she still believes in the possibility of love, just not in the way it's often portrayed on screen. A new chapter. Faith's decision not to watch The Golden Bachelorette marks the beginning of a new chapter in her life. She's focused on living authentically, away from the cameras and the expectations of others. Instead of looking outward for validation, she's turned inward, prioritizing her mental and emotional well-being. I've learned that sometimes the best thing you can do for yourself is to step away, Faith said. There's so much beauty in the simple moments of life, the moments that don't need an audience or a camera. That's where I'm finding my happiness now. In choosing not to watch The Golden Bachelorette, Faith is making a powerful statement, not just about reality TV, but about life. It's a reminder that sometimes the most important journey is the one we take within ourselves. For Faith, that journey is ongoing, and it's one that doesn't need to be televised to be meaningful.